Welcome to From the Stands, your one-stop shop podcast for insider access and in-depth interviews with your favorite Billiken coaches and players. Be sure to follow the show on Twitter at Billiken Podcast for the latest news on future episodes. Now, here is your host, Billiken Athletic Director, Chris May.
Welcome back, Billiken fans, to From the Stands, where we talk Billiken sports all the time. This morning we have Brady Dunlap with us here from the men's basketball team. Brady grew up in Santa Clarita, aka almost Newhall, California. Came to us, transferred here from St. John's. He was there for a couple years. Brady, welcome. How's it going?
Thank you. It's going well. I'm excited.
How about Team Blue in the scrimmage?
Yeah, look, check us out.
Team Blue.
Let's go.
Team Blue getting it done.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So, adjustments to St. Louis, adjustments to SLU. How's it gone so far? What are you're almost halfway through summer practices. What's it look like so far for you?
On the court wise, I've gone through quite a few surgeries in just the past year.
Right.
So just getting back to speed, and I haven't played in 6 months. So
Right.
just getting back to like the instincts of the game, little things like that I've been struggling with, but I think I've progressed every day. Like they say, Kaizen, just get 1% better every day. So I think I'm getting there and progressing on the court. It's a new system, new defensive scheme. Everything's new here from where I'm coming from. So I'm just been trying to pick it up. And then off the court, I love St. Louis. The first week was tough. I was homesick, and I miss my friends in New York and everything. But you know, I've made some good connections with some of the guys here in the last week, and I've been having a lot of fun. So
coming off of the injuries, I've noticed it looks like you're getting your bounce back.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you're starting to move a little better. How do you let the game come to you? When you're coming off of injury, everything's a little slower, conditioning, you're not in game speed, right? So how do you go through that?
I wish I had a better answer for you, because I wish I was more mature to understand that, I'm coming off injury and to take it slow a little bit, but in my head I always want to perform the best that I possibly can. And going out there and playing poorly the last couple weeks, it weighed on me a little bit. So I wish I was more mature and I could meditate on not playing well and understand, but I think it's just the competitor in me to not want to just be complacent with it. So, but in terms of just letting the game come to me, I mean, the coaches say it all the time. Just get the best shot for the team and just win the game at the end of the day. Like winning the scrimmage yesterday was big. Everything individual flows downstream from team success. I saw it at St. John's how we've had guys that played unbelievable seasons, and we didn't make the tournament, and they didn't get drafted, and they were really, really good players. And then we've got guys that probably didn't average as much as they could have at last year's team, but we won the Big East, and now they got a bunch of workouts with a bunch of different teams, and there's 4 or 5 guys that have a chance to be pros, and that's really what it's all about. And those guys didn't average a lot of points. It's just everything flows downstream from
team was that
success.
much better.
Yeah.
So you talked about defense. Let's talk defense first.
Yeah.
Okay. So the difference in what we try to do defensively than what you're used to. Share with the Billiken fans from your perspective what our defensive foundations, if you will, or disciplines that you're really trying to learn as the way we want to play.
We just different switching techniques and different non-switching techniques.
On ball versus off.
On ball, off ball.
Right.
As well as in the gaps. Like at St. John's, we were heavy in the gaps and stopped the ball completely. We weren't swiping and getting out. We had to make sure the ball was stopped first. So that's little stuff like that. And then, St. John's, we switched on contact. We don't switch on contact. We switch when we're in front. There's just little things like that have just been hard for me to pick up because it's been ingrained in my brain for the last 2 years.
Can you feel it on a daily basis becoming more natural?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. When I'm fresh, when I feel good, and I'm not exhausted, it's easy. But when I am exhausted, it's my muscle memory just takes over from just switching on contact, as an example, and I just mess up like that.
So that brings up another question before we get to offense. Getting tired in the summer, right? We're going hard all the time. It's a constant grind, and you can see from a week to week basis as kids get tired, and then all of a sudden they get their legs back.
Right.
How do you manage that? How do you manage your nutrition? How do you manage sleep? so you can prepare yourself the best you can, because you guys are getting after it right now.
Yeah, no, I'm big on recovery. I listen to Andrew Huberman, which is a neuroscientist from Stanford, and he talks a lot about just how important sleep is. So, I've invested. I mean, luckily I'm getting some money. Everybody's getting a little money, and I'm invested part of that flow to just recovery items. So like red light therapy. I just got some red light therapy just for the room for my body. I have a Whoop. I'm not wearing it right now because it always pops off when I work out. But I wear it when I sleep just to get my sleeping metrics for the day and what I can work out and do. If I sleep poorly, not as much. If I sleep great, do some more. I got 8 Sleep, which is another recovery sleeping item, which basically regulates your temperature while you sleep, so you can sleep longer in deep or REM modes for maximum recovery. As well as like a Normatec and a lot of stretching. I think stretching is really big and really important, as well as just wearing just like some red light glasses before you sleep to take away the blue light, so you can get deeper into deep sleep faster. And
What's good sleep look like for you?
I try and get at least 8 hours every day. If I go more than that, I feel kind of groggy. If I get to like 6, I feel kind of like tired.
Right.
But yeah, 8 hours. But then on top of that, I don't want like 8 hours and 6 hours of like light sleep. I really want to hit REM hard and hit deep sleep hard, which has really helped me with my nose surgery. So I had nose surgery. I got popped in practice, and I couldn't breathe through my nose, and for like the last year or so. And I've always been breathing through my mouth when I sleep. So when you breathe through your mouth, there's a lot of different irregularities that can mess up when you're sleeping.
Right.
And I wasn't getting those deep sleeps in REM enough before the nose surgery. But once I had the nose surgery and I can breathe through my nose, I taped my mouth for a couple weeks to learn that my nose can breathe again, and then I'm okay now because it naturally breathes. But now that I can breathe through my nose during my sleep, my REM has gotten so much better, and my deep sleep's gotten so much better that I wake up more recovered even if I don't sleep as long. And
can you tell, based on better sleep, how much better you feel in the court the next day?
Yeah, no doubt. That's just body things. Sleep is. I think I saw something about saying that sleep is the best recovery drug that you can possibly take. It would be illegal everywhere if it wasn't sleep. So.
And I do believe it's the one ingredient that most young people, especially college age, don't figure out.
Yeah.
So you're way ahead. As you know, once you figure that out, recovery and coming back is so much faster.
Right. Yeah, I've been hurt so often the last 12 months, which I think stems a lot from me getting to college and I was skinny and not as strong, and then just a lot of different factors. And I got unlucky and everything, but with that, I was hurt. You go through that state where you're like, dang, I can't play. This is what I love to do. I couldn't. But with that, I wanted to always stay productive and just stay productive. So I researched a bunch of
how do you get better
recovery.
Every day, right?
Yeah, how do I get better every day? So I journal, I meditate, I do things like that. I take my sleep pretty serious and recovery pretty serious, just even outside of the training room, but like with stretching and everything that I said. And I learned all of that last year.
So you're a believer in the Whoop?
I am a believer in the Whoop.
I've been thinking about it. I'm not there yet. I'm sticking with the Fitbit. But
the Oura Ring is good too. Whatever.
I'm going to have to get there. So let's talk offense.
Let's do it.
Clearly, we play a little different offense, right?
Yeah.
Coach is about threes and getting to the rim.
Mm-hmm.
How have you adjusted to that type of play?
Yeah, it's a totally different scheme system. At St. John's, I was like the shooter that spaced it out for everybody, and if I was open, I was open, and they'd give me the ball, and I'd shoot it. Here is more like I have to hunt my shot almost. Like at St. John's, it was actively told me to not hunt my shot. Hunt my shot, but not you know what I mean? That's for the guys that go one-on-one and play downhill and stuff like that. So that's just been an adjustment because I'm not, last time I hunted my shot was senior year of high school. So just figuring out that I'm not exchanging to go to the corner, or no, I'm not wanting to be on the side of the driver so he can drive so my guy doesn't help. Just different adjustments like that. But it's been a lot of fun. It's probably the most fun offense I've ever played.
As you get healthier and fresher, do you feel like the offense is coming that much easier?
Yeah, no
Has to
doubt.
be,
No
right?
doubt. Yeah. I mean, I lost.
You're moving so much better than you
Yeah,
were
for
3
sure.
weeks ago.
Yeah,
Sure.
no,
I mean,
thank you.
it's noticeable, and that's cool to see as you
Yeah.
keep growing.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I lost. I did the athleticism drills or whatever. I lost like 5 inches on my vertical, and my speed wasn't the same. And obviously, it was like the first time I've done that in like 6 months. So I mean,
Right.
like, it's expected, but at the same time, that kind of hurt a little bit. So now to see myself like kind of
Coming back.
coming back a little bit, like getting revived almost, has been pretty cool just to witness from a third person perspective of my life.
So you're getting the sleep, you're getting your body ready, you're healing, you're learning a new system. What about St. Louis? What have you learned about St. Louis? Do you have a go-to food place yet?
Yeah, I mean, I went to Pappy's.
You're a Pappy's
Smokehouse.
guy?
That was
Ribs?
Really good.
Ribs?
I'm not a huge rib guy though.
Okay.
I know they claimed themselves to be like the best. I tried them; they were good. I'm not a huge rib guy though. I like the chicken sandwich. It was
Okay.
awesome with the barbecue sauce. It was awesome.
Where else?
I tried Corner 17, a Chinese spot.
Yeah, I hear
That's
it's
a good
great.
spot. Tried a ramen spot last night with some of the guys, like Udo Ramen or something like that. I'm a big food guy too, so I like going out and trying new.
You and
places.
Coach Shirts.
Yeah, that's something we bonded over in the recruiting process.
That's great. Anything else that Billiken fans should know about Brady as they are learning all of our new guys on the team and getting ready to come see us in the fall?
I just, I think everybody says it, so it's kind of a broken record, but I just would like to reiterate that, me as well as everybody else are just coming here to win, and we all understand that what winning does for every one of us, and I'm just a guy that is willing to do anything, sacrifice anything, just to win a lot of games. And I think that's kind of been my character my whole life. I went to a high school. I won a state championship in my high school. Went to St. John's. We had a successful year my first year. I thought we got snubbed out of the tournament. And then last year we won a Big East championship. And, I didn't play towards the end, but I played the first half of the season. And, I just love winning. I like to categorize myself as a winner. So.
And winning's infectious, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
The more that becomes what everybody does, it's pretty cool.
No doubt.
Well, it's great to have you here. Thanks for the conversation. It's been really fun watching you get healthier.
Yeah.
And
hopefully I get more healthier.
who knew you were a sleep monster?
Yeah.
Who knew you know how to do it?
Yeah.
If you help your teammates do that a little better, who knows what we could do?
Yeah, you're right. Sleep's also good for just if you go work out and you sleep after you work out, your brain.
Good for life. Good for clearing the head.
But it's also good for learning new skills.
No question.
It's ridiculous what sleep can do if you really study it. Sleep is unbelievable, as well as visualization. If you pair it before you sleep, the possibilities are really endless with sleep. So.
I couldn't agree more. So great job. Good to have you. There we have Brady Dunlap from the men's basketball team, and we can't wait to see Brady out there on the court wearing his Billiken blue. He's had a great summer so far, and we can't wait to see him do more of it. So good job, Brady. Thank you. Billiken fans, until we do it again, go Bills. Give them a go Bills.
Go Bills.
Thanks for listening to From the Stands with Billiken Athletic Director Chris May. Subscribe to our podcast in the iTunes Store and have the latest episodes sent straight to your phone. Go Billikens!